episode 14 in my Ironman Road to Max / Quest Cape series. In this first clip, I'm just going to pick up level 72 Divination. I had some bonus XP in that from a quest or something, and yeah, I need something AFK to do while I edit the last progress video, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna apologize right off the rip because the last progress video, or rather last week, there was only one progress video, and this week there's probably only going to be one too. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try to get 2 out, but it's going to be hard because I have a lot of stuff planned for Thanksgiving, and yeah, it's just going to be tough to get that many videos out, but there still will be content on the channel, whether it's like the Clue Scroll series, or maybe a guide, or definitely some Minecraft stuff, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. But other than that, I will let you guys get right into the progress. Well, I was lucky enough today to get an agility challenge for the Half Agility course for my daily challenge, and I did extend it with Biswax because agility is a pretty slow skill to train, so why not, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a level because I still need 95k to get a level, but I'm going to turn it in right now. And as you can see, I didn't get a level, but whatever's left over, which I think it said 61k, it did, and I'm going to go just get that done. I mean, why not, right? I also have my Strange Rocks to turn in, so I'll probably get the level by turning in the Strange Rocks, so just sort of like a quick little insert before I actually get the agility level, just to sort of see the process. I don't know, I think certain things are interesting like that, just to know what's going on behind the scenes. How did I get 60k, or how did I get, like, well, yeah, it was about 60k because I did agility from 120k and stuff, so anyway, yeah, just going to do more agility until I get myself the level, and I will update you when that actually happens. As you can see, I have some crystal keys in my inventory, and as you may have noticed at one point or another, if you were paying attention, I have been saving my crystal keys, and haven't been using them on the chest in Taverley for the longest time, because I figure, why bother when I know for a fact I'm gonna unlock Elf City, I can get better rewards from just using them in Elf City. However, I did have to wait until the Ironworth voice came, only because it gives you better rewards from the chest, and I think you get a bunch of corrupted ore, which is really useful eventually. So eventually I will really want to have it, so it seemed kind of pointless to, use them up anywhere else. So I'm going to use these keys real quick, and I might get useful stuff, I might not. Either way, though, I will probably just skip through this and show you what I get at the end. Well, there we go. Used all of my keys, and I did have to bank to get my gem bag because it was filling in my inventory much too quickly. But as you can see, we can check the bag, I think, inspect it, and in there we have 6 rubies and 6 diamonds on top of that. So everything you see here plus in my gem bag is what I got. I just figured it might be interesting to see what you can get while the voice of Saren is in Ironworth. However, I did have to leave doing agility in heaven while I did this, so I kind of am basically losing XP doing this, but I mean, not the end of the world, but yeah, would have been nice because I am still doing agility there. But yeah, I couldn't really pass this opportunity up because normally I don't spend a lot of time in Elf City. I've been all over the place recently in RS, so yeah, eventually I will get more keys and use them as well, and I'll probably try to include those in the videos when I can, so that way you guys can sort of be, I don't want to say like kept up because this isn't really important, but maybe if you want to see what you can get if you want to do it yourself. So anyway, gonna go back to doing agility until I get level 80. Like I said in the last couple clips, I said I was going to finish up my agility level, which I'm going to do, and you can see on my screen like some weird stuff going on. First of all, there was an update not too long ago. I know it was after I got 99 agility on my main account, which was about a year ago, which is my last 99 by the way, so it was my most recent one. But when I did agility, I didn't have this feature where you could move the velocity thing around, which is really convenient that you can do it now. Just makes my mouse have to move less, and I have a little like red circle there that you can probably see. I hope you can see it in the recording, but it's pretty useful. It's called a screen marker, and it just lets me know where I need to move my mouse to, because I have my screen set up in such a way where I never will have to move my mouse to actually click an obstacle. I still have to move it for some stuff, like destroying spicy stews and, of course, taking the window obstacle, which I take them every time, but it just makes it easier so that I can alt tab, watch a movie and stuff, and in the process, just continue to use my mouse key too. As you can see, you can probably hear my keyboard when I click it. I just accidentally built my mouse, but you can hear it, as opposed to using my mouse, which is, you can probably hear the difference, but lets me lean back, pull my keyboard into my lap, and literally just watch a movie while I do agility. I have to alt tab constantly, but in order to keep the resolution for recording, but it's a small price to pay for not having to full screen every few minutes or whatever, so I don't particularly mind. And yeah, you probably noticed I got 80 agility, got caught up talking about stuff, but there we go, 80 agility, which is the requirement for the quest, The Light Within, I believe. And yeah, I'm gonna open up the skill guide in a second once I get down to the bottom. Unlocked a bunch of stuff. Anything really important here? Some shortcuts, which are nice, and oh, the Taverly Spike Blade. That's a pretty good shortcut to have. And I also think, I could be wrong about this, we'll check right now while we're here, but I think that unlocks a shortcut in the Slayer dungeon. Does it? Oh, it's 86, okay. So I'll need one more level to get the wall climb shortcut. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to do this method, just, all you have to do is make your screen like this. You can probably look up a guide on YouTube. That's how I figured it out. But just, get your screen to look like this. I personally like to drag the velocity thing down here so that I never have to move my mouse out of this area right here. Because you do want to turn off your velocity. You always want it to be on the last obstacle that you get your velocity, because it makes your process quicker. And then, I just mark my screen to make it easy. You don't have to do that, but I personally do. It's just a random thing. I just figured some people might want to know what is on my screen while I'm recording, so that just so you guys know. And obviously, using mouse keys and using screen markers and stuff is not like against RuneScape rules. Using screen markers doesn't help you in any way other than to just make like your visual stuff more convenient. And mouse keys are legal in obviously RS. Like on the forums, a mod came out. Mods have come out multiple times and said like obviously you can use mouse keys. Their idea behind it is one input should equal one output, and I click once and get a click out of it, so it's not unfair. You can't use macros, however. I do have macros on my keyboard, but I can't use them on RS because it's technically considered botting, which is kind of lame, but it's not a big deal because there's not much you can do with like a 2-3 key macro on RS anyway. But it's a bit lame that I kind of have to waste that keyboard function, but not a big deal. Anyway, I don't know why I've been rambling. This clip is like 4 minutes long. Such a random thing, but I will probably get into some more progress. And I actually think I'm going to get a prayer level because I'm about 15k off, and I need 80 for a quest for that as well. So, I may as well, right? Grabbing 79 prayer, like I previously said. It took me about 2 minutes to get this prayer level. All I had to do was come and buy one of these corrupted stones, or two of them technically, but used up one of them, bought a second one, and there we go, level 79 prayer. I need 80 for the Light Within, and I'm pretty close to that. And honestly, the only other levels I need for quests are 80 Divination. I need 75 for one quest, 80 for another one. 76 Hunter, which really isn't that bad. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, I need 74 Thieving, again, not that bad. And the only other one is I need Mining to 80, which is already 78, and Smithing to 82, which is actually that's a pretty big one. It's going to take a while to get that done, but other than that, I think all my other skills are at the level you need for quests, so that leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of them are pretty close. Divination's a pretty long journey because it's such a slow skill to train, but other than that, all the other skills are really close. So I'm getting really, really close to getting this quest cape, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna go. Maybe I'm gonna do mining. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I think I'm gonna try to do something that's a little bit more based around getting these quest requirements out of the way, because it would be nice to just be ready to sit down and just do quests for like 2 days straight and get the quest cape done and over with, and then we can convert this series from road to quest cape to road to max cape, and I think that would be just really awesome, to be honest. Well, I had a smithing challenge to do, so I figured I would just do that real quick since I need smithing for quests anyway. And there we go, going to pick up level 75 smithing. Didn't get fireworks for it for some reason, but nothing really special unlocked here. Just kind of my crystal weaponry, which is kind of irrelevant because it's all level 70 gear that I already have anyway. So yeah. Anyway, going to go on and do something else. I'm probably just going to drop these daggers. They don't out for very much anyway. And speaking of getting levels that have requirements for quests, I'm going to grab another Divination level today. That's 2 in 1 day, which is pretty impressive. Its skill takes so long to get done. But yeah, nothing really special unlocked there. Divine Adamantite Ore is actually a pretty good thing to have unlocked. And, whatever. I'm just going to move on to some other stuff. I might do some more Divination, I'm not sure. I just wanted to get it done because it was 9k off of the level, but I just don't know what I want to do right now. I don't have a goal, so it's really hard to just like randomly pick something. Maybe I'll just go do Slayer because that's usually what I do in my That's what I enjoy doing actually. So that's more or less what it is. It's not so much I do it in my downtime, but I do it because I enjoy doing it. So whenever I don't know what to do, I just default back to doing Slayer. So maybe I'll do that for a little while. And I do have a Water Fiends task, which is one of my favorite tasks in the game. So it's always a fun thing to do, even more fun than usual as far as Slayer goes. This is something I don't usually include in the actual after production of my videos, so you guys don't usually see. However, every day for my reset, I do buy my seaweed, my sand, and my battle staffs. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of seaweed, quite a bit of sand. I don't buy sand; I collect it. I get it from the guy in Yanil for free. And then, from seaweed, from sand, you make molten glass, and from molten glass, you craft unpowered orbs, and then from unpowered orbs, you make the air orbs, and then from the air orbs I craft into battle staffs and get crafting XP, and I alch them into gold. So it's just an easy way to get gold every day. So I just wanted to sort of throw that into a video so you guys know where my money comes from. I know that a lot of people probably already know that, but for those of you who don't, obviously you can see my cash is running low. I have like 1.7 mil, and so I'm gonna do this right now. I have, as you can see, almost 10 mil worth of battle staffs, so I'm gonna have quite a bit of money when I'm done. So just sort of a thing, because like from the last clip till now, you're gonna see I had like 2.5 mil, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna have 10 mil. So it's gonna be like, what the fuck? Where did 10 mil come from? But I don't want to leave you guys with questions, so I figure I will just throw this in there real quick. So at the moment, all I'm really doing is crafting the air orbs, which takes a little while, but it's worth it in the end, and I do get some magic XP as well, so it's kind of worth it, and I get crafting XP, and I make a lot of money from it, so it's a good consistent money making method when I'm not doing Slayer. It's pretty much the best way to ensure that I always have money in the bank ready to be made. So just figured out that in the video in case you guys were curious how I just show up with like 10 mil some clips, and because I don't, like I said, I don't generally include my stuff I do behind the scenes to make money in every episode. So every now and then I like to throw it in there and give you guys some tips how you can make some cash on your own Iron Man if you would like to. Well, about 1,000 alts later, I now have, as you can see, about 10 mil. I think it was 10.4 mil, up from 1.6 mil or whatever. So I had like 9 mil worth of alts, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, I have pretty much no battle staffs or air orbs left. So back to the grind. I'm collecting those every day. But for now, at least, I have enough money to keep running my kingdom and just buying basic stuff. So for now, I think I'm going to go pick up a prayer level because, yeah, as you can see, I am one level off of 80, which is a requirement for the light within or whatever. So yeah, probably going to pick that up, and since I have money now, I can actually afford to pay for it. I said I was going to grab a prayer level, but I was so close to a divination level that I figured, what the hell, I may as well grab another divination level for level 74, and now I will actually go and I can now make Crimson Charms out of Green Charms, which is pretty cool. But I can now go and get that prayer level. Hopefully, I want to wait until the voice of Saren is in heaven. So maybe I'll do something else in the meantime. I don't know. We'll see. And we're going to pick up level 80 prayer real quick after the next tick of prayer XP, which is pretty sweet because it is a quest requirement. Everything else is kind of eh. Obviously, the light form, dark form stuff is useful, but I think 80 is a requirement for the quest. It didn't pop up there. I think it only pops up if you have all the quest requirements. But anyway, just grabbing up 80 prayer and gonna finish up this last stone. As you can see, I don't have any more in my inventory. I spent like, I think it was 2.5 mil or so, which really isn't too bad, to be honest with you. It's not too expensive for, I don't know, what is it, 100 XP per XP or something. Like, it is expensive, but it's pretty much just you buy it and you get free prayer XP, or not free, but you know what I mean. You buy it and you get prayer. So it's not too bad. And I didn't use the voice of heaven because I'm impatient, I guess. So anyway, gonna figure out something else to do. I still need mining to 80. I still need smithing to 82. I need divination to 80. I need hunter to 76, and I need thieving to 74. So I'm gonna do one of those things because I want to get my quest cape in the next episode. Spoiler alert, that's my goal. Probably won't happen because I have Thanksgiving next week, and so I'm going to be so busy between working, between putting out videos, between dealing with Thanksgiving, going Christmas shopping. I just have so much to do, but no complaints there. I don't mind being busy. Just going to make it probably impossible to get the quest cape done, but I'm going to try my best, even though it's probably impossible. And as I just said, one of those skills I need to get up is Hunter, so we're going to grab level 72 right here. I only need level 76 for, I don't even know what quest it is, but that does unlock charm sprites. I might go do those because you eventually get the little I think it's called the Enchanted Yaktui stick or whatever, and that increases your Hunter XP by a certain percentage. But I'm definitely not going to keep doing these Shadow Jadinkas because they are terrible XP. And honestly, I don't even know how I did 40 because it took me like 3 times as long as it should have to get the level anywhere else. So kind of a bad idea, but I wanted to try it out and just see what I could get done here. Used my Jack of Trades on Divination, which is what I've been doing for a while now. In case you guys have been watching the episodes, I decided to stop using on Herblore since I already have 80 anyway. And there we go, level 75 Herblore. Excuse me, whoa! It's level 75 Divination, and I now have all the level requirements to complete Fate of the Gods, which is pretty cool, and unlocked Elder Wisps as well. I think that's actually good. I might actually do that. I'm not sure. I might do that quest and do Divination there because I haven't actually done that quest before, even on my main account, because I got the quest cape so long ago I stopped doing quests, and eventually now I can't wear my quest cape on my main anymore, obviously. But I'm gonna check that out and see what the XP is like there, if it's better than here, because if it's better than here, then I'll just go there and do Divination there, because, I mean, why would I waste my time doing slower XP when I have to do that quest in the long run anyway, right? After doing Gothixian Cash randomly, I was just doing Divination and hopped in there and did that. I'm going to pick up level 76 Divination. Only 4 more levels left until I have 80, and then I am done with Divination. I know it's going to take a long time. That's definitely only going to be one video this week, just letting you guys know that now, because the skills I have left are Divination, which is really slow to train. I have 600k XP, it's like 50k an hour, so that's like 12 hours of Divination. Then I've got Mining, which is pretty much the same story, and then Smithing, which requires me to collect a bunch of resources. So yeah, and then Thieving and Hunter are not too bad. I can actually bang those out really quickly, but I mean, Divination is just the big one. It takes so long to train, so I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I mean, I don't even know if this video will be out this week because I have to get this done, but I mean, I can't really stop doing it because otherwise it's just not going to get done. But it takes, I mean, this level is going to take 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get done, and yeah, like it's just Divination is such a slow skill. But anyway, going to keep chugging away at it though, and I mean, I suppose for the next few clips you'll probably just see me picking up the remainder of this 80 Divination goal so I can complete, or rather, so I can get all the requirements for the quests. Whoops, I got caught up in what I was doing and actually missed my Divination level, but I did pick up level 77, and that leaves me 3 levels off of 80, which is pretty nice, and I do have an attuned, or an enriched orb or wisp over here that I can pick up now, and that'll of course be a nice little bit of XP as well. So picking up level 77 is always nice, and really looking forward to getting 80 done and being done with Divination, because it's just a really slow skill, but it's also AFKable, so in a way it's like a half and half good, half bad, half good, I guess. But anyway, gonna move on and just keep doing Divination for another, like, I don't know. I think that's about 10 hours worth of Divination right there that I have to do, which really sucks. But hopefully soon we'll hit that 80 and I won't have to worry about it anymore. And I know I said earlier that I kind of wanted to do that quest to unlock the Elder Wisps or whatever, the Elder Energy. Excuse me. However, I found out that it's like the XP is no different than it is here, so it's kind of actually pretty pointless to train there unless you want to use the energy for stuff. So kind of like meh. I mean, do I really want to go through and do a whole quest just to unlock something that is really not useful? So figure that I'd rather spend that time doing Divination instead.
Well, I just finished up my divination challenge for today. Been getting really lucky and getting it multiple days in a row, as you probably saw from an earlier clip. And I also got a chronicle fragment as well, which is pretty convenient. As always, that's a good chunk of words, good chunk of hunter XP, and also it'll eventually turn into divination XP once I get 10. However, I'm going to go turn in this challenge, and while I do that, as you guys can probably hear, I sound quite a bit different at the moment, and that's because I just got a new mic. Hopefully the sound quality is much better. I personally think it's phenomenal in comparison to my headset mic. And really there's nothing else to say about it other than to let you guys know and let me know what you think about it. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's much better. I'm definitely not going to get a level here, but figured this was a good time to talk about the new mic. So obviously you can probably hear my mouse much louder, and all the sound quality is going to be very high. I'm going to have to do some different things because it picks up a lot more stuff than my last mic did, so it may be a learning curve for me to learn what I can and can't do. Like, if I even move on my chair too much, you guys can probably hear that very clearly. So there's sort of going to be this awkward stage where I'm going to learn what I can and can't do. I've already learned I can't have a fan on, I can't have my heater on, etc. because it picks it all up. And there's really nothing I can do about it. But it's I like it. It's not a complaint. It's just that I have to learn how to use it properly. But hopefully from here on out, at least from from my point of view, the sound quality in the videos will be much improved. But other than that, there's really nothing else I wanted to say. Just to talk about the new mic, and just to let you guys know that from this clip on, I'll probably sound a little bit different. I know that the quality is much better and it sounds different. So just wanted to let you guys know that in case you were curious as to why I sound. The sound just sounds a little bit different, but of course it's much higher quality as well. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to Divination very soon. Within, I think that's about an hour and 20 minutes or so worth of Divination. I'll have 78, and I will update you then. Well, going to pick up another Divination level here. Level 78, getting real close to 80. I'm getting pretty hyped, to be honest, because once I get 80, that means I don't have to do Divination ever again, except when I want to get 99, because 80 is the highest requirement for quests, so I can sort of take a break from that and come back to doing it when I'm actually, when I feel like doing it, as opposed to having to do it because I have no choice in the matter, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I guess for now we're just going to keep grinding away until we get 79, which I'll probably get tomorrow. So, Divination is taking a long time to complete, and I think I need about 6, just so many more hours of Divination, but it is what it is, and I'll eventually get it done, and when I do, it'll all have been worth it, right? Great news, guys. I'm going to pick up level 79 Divination here, which is pretty phenomenal, because that means I only have one level till 80. I've got this big grin on my face because I'm so close to getting this done, and I'm very excited, so excited to just be done with Divination. You have no idea. I can't even describe it to you. It's not an annoying skill by any means. It just takes so damn long to train, but, I'll have 80 soon. It sucks that this takes so long because I really want to put this video out, but after this I still need to do Hunter and Thieving, and I'll probably hold off on doing Mining and Smithing till the next episode, because honestly that's going to take another week, like, at this rate, so I really just have to kind of get what I can get at the moment, and I'll hopefully this video will be up at the end of the week, but Divination is just such a pain. But anyway, I'll be back with 80 Divination shortly, unless I get another level in the meantime, which I doubt. But yeah, hopefully, in the next clip, I will be getting level 80 Divination, and then we'll be done, and we won't have to come back to Divination for a long time. It's just about that time, and just in the nick of time, too, because there's a system update in 10 minutes. But here we go, going to pick up level 80 Divination. Holy moly. Look at that, finally. So yeah, level 80 Divination means that I'm done with Divination for quite a long time, which means I can also make the Boon of Brilliant Energy to give me extra XP when I end up coming back to train later. Once that's made, I'm going to use up the rest of these memories, and then I am done. I'm going to get the hell out of Divination and go somewhere else. I'm probably going to work on Thieving and Hunter and just bang those out as quick as possible. And after I finish those two, I only need 4 Thieving levels and 2 Hunter levels, so it's not exactly much. I think it's 4 Hunter levels and 4 Thieving levels, but maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll include all that in the one video, but probably will. We'll see. So by the time I'm done with those 2 skills, it'll probably be about time to wrap up the video, and then all I'll really have to do is the Mining and Smithing to finish up all the levels I need for questing. And there's a cache going on right now. I'm not going to do it. I've done enough Divination, so... Anyway, yeah, I'm going to let you guys get to the next skill progress, which should be Thieving and Hunter, and hopefully by the end of this video I should have those 2 skills to 74 and 76 respectively. Now that we're done with Divination, I was able to leave that, what I would call a hellhole at this point, and go and do some Hunter, which is pretty nice. So level 73, it's a more intensive skill, but... it's a nice break from doing Divination regardless, and it's a lot faster XP per hour, so I don't really feel the grind of getting like 40 to 50k XP an hour. I can actually push out some good XP if I focus and do the skill properly. I'll get a lot more XP doing this than I will getting doing Divination, so that's pretty nice. Over time, I collect these strange rocks, and I think I'm going to pick up a level here. I'm not sure, though. I could be wrong. It looks like I am, given the XP. Oh, I'm 200 XP off of a Thieving level. Well, I guess I'll go pick up that Thieving level real quick. I'll go pickpocket some guards or something, and, yeah, I'll grab 71, and then I'll only need to get 3 Thieving levels rather than 4. Okay, so I should need one more pickpocket, and hopefully I won't fail. There we go, level 71 level 71 thieving, sorry. And now I'm gonna go back to hunter. The important thing about getting 71 is obviously the pyramid plunder room. So when I do get 71 to 74, it'll be a little bit easier and a little bit faster XP than if I were to start at 70, because then I would not have the extra pyramid plunder room unlocked, obviously. So now I just need to go back to hunter, get 3 more hunter levels. Kind of sucks because hunter is a pretty intensive skill, but I mean, it's not too bad, and it's pretty quick XP, especially when compared to doing Divination like I was doing for like 3 days. So, yeah, gonna go back in, just continue to grind out some Hunter. Okay, guys, a few hundred Chinchompas later, and I'm going to pick up level 74 Hunter, and I think I'm probably just going to end this video now. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all the quest requirements done. I still need, or I should say the ones I wanted to get done. I needed to get Hunter and thieving, but I really just don't have time, and I want to get this video out this week for you guys because I haven't even put out a progress video this week, which I don't like doing that. I like having 2 a week, and I haven't even put out one. But the holidays and stuff, it's all time consuming, and obviously training divination took a very long time, so that was kind of unfortunate in itself. But for now, we did pick up 74, unlocked a couple extra things, but I think, like I said, it's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully by next week, or I should say in next progress video, we should have all the requirements for the quest cape other than the quests themselves, and then maybe next episode after that we might have the quest cape. I'm not sure. And that would be phenomenal, and we can just transition this this series from, instead of being Road to Max / Quest Cape, it can just be Road to Max Cape. So just a random thing. It would be cool to sort of make that huge milestone, get that progress done, but it's a work in progress, as with everything on RS. It's always a grind. It's always a work in progress, so to speak. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and leave a comment if you have any constructive criticism, or if you just want to see something else in this series. So anyways, like I said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.